What's going on, PNP Nation? This is Chris Featherstone. Let's jump right into it. Actually, we are a live reaction show. My computer had the worst time, decided to update at the worst possible time. So we're going to jump right into it right now. We're watching the women's elimination chamber match between all those people right there. So let's jump right into it and let's have some fun. So now we have the end. Bailey and Sasha and Nia Jax and Tamina is the current people right now. You might have the baby faces win. Oh, he still got fire and desire in there too. Oh yeah. Oh, they got wow. They actually had Tamina and Nia eliminated. I'd imagine they would have been the last people there. I think it would have been better if they would have had a them win as the monster heels and then Bailey and Sasha win. Unless Sasha pulls a fast one right now. Was it? Oh, interesting. Last four women. Oop. Try to mute that. Excuse me, please. Trying to get this link here so I can share it to everyone. Let's see. It's been good so far. Uh-oh. Same thing. Uh-oh. Can we see another turn? Okay, Bailey's down now. Oh. Meal ticket. Wow. Good. It's been pretty good so far. Spare! Wow. No tag champs! No tag champs! Bailey and Sasha, they actually had them do it. I wish they would have saved this for Mania, but at the same time, them being the first ever women's tag team champions with this version of it, I'm cool with that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm trying to get this link for you guys. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the link up for you. But it is not allowing me to. Why are they booing Banks and Bailey? That doesn't make sense to me. You deserve it. That's right. You deserve it, as Vince McMahon would say. You deserve it. Okay, here we go. I got the link up. Finally. Oh. I'll do it for you. Noah. WWE. I like it. Let them celebrate their win. Don't do a turn. What's the use of doing? We saw the last time someone turned with being tag team champ was Dean Ambrose. His career didn't do anything after that. So, don't do it. No need. No need. Awesome. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I dig it. Go to the WWE Network, guys. All right, here we go. All right. Tag championships. 2 matches back to back with a lot of controversy. So. But to share the link, guys. My computer decided to do these updates at the worst possible time. Appreciate your patience, everyone. They're doing the intro for the SmackDown tag titles right now. Okay. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. There we go. What's up, GHP? All right. We created history, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh. I got a feeling this might be a turn, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, pourquoi? You gonna have another baby? Let's see. Another baby. What's up, wild boy? Tuesday has come early. Underrated theme. Oh yeah. Yeah. Pourquoi? The Maurice's theme was. I used to always talk about how that theme was kind of exciting. It was very fitting for her. French Canadian. Yeah, non-human. Looking spiffy. So do we see a turn tonight? Share this link, everybody. Share the link, share the link. Share the link, share the link. Interesting. English version for the lyrics is rated R. Very interesting. So does Jimmy's arrest change? I mean, they weren't favored to win anyways. But I'm wondering if Jimmy's arrest changes anything. Because even if they were pegged to win the tag team championships, wouldn't make sense from a PR standpoint to say, hey, so Jimmy was arrested and now they're the tag team champions. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was right in your neck of the woods, wild boy. Detroit police. Yeah. Boss man. Can you just imagine that Usos, one of the best tag teams in the past decade in WWE, they actually had a match was a kickoff at WrestleMania against the Dudleys a few years back. They have been they have not had a really good WrestleMania resume. I think it was last year that they was promoting how it was their first WrestleMania on the main roster. And they got crushed by the short-lived Bludgeon Brothers. You got one in this one. Oh, y'all got one in this one. Ask Chris. Do you think Carmella and Naomi was eliminated first because of them both being a headline who's? I can see that. I can definitely see that. Both of them had a very rough weekend when it comes to when it comes to real life. So I can definitely see that. But you know what? The betting odds, they actually had them as the least chance team to win, and they were the first ones eliminated. So I don't know, those betting sites might have some inside scoop. Ms. Mac for both says Ms. Mac. Kind of healing it up tonight. Let me change this to public. I think that's the thing. Let me change this to public, if you will. That's the reason why it's not coming up. There we go. Public, if you will. There we go. Now we should have some more people joining us. I didn't have it as public. That's the rules, baby. Didn't have it as public, if you will. Be sure to like and comment this. Be sure to like and comment this live reaction stream show on tonight. Subscribe to the Crave Wrestling YouTube page. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's do this. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to have some fun watching it with you all. I am not very excited to watch this, to be honest. But watching it with you all is helping me for sure. So thank you for that very much. Because this card didn't really excite me at all. So here we go. So subscribe, like, and comment. There we go. Now it's public. And so that will help. All right, let's see what we got over here to chat. Let's see. Ask Chris, does a wrestler have to get permission to get new tattoos? That's a good question. Let me text somebody about that real quick. That is a good question. I'm about to text one of my many former WWE contacts. I'm texting. Yes, you are watching the Crave Wrestling channel. This is the Pancakes and Power Slams personnel channel. Thank you for subbing. Promote this to the moon. That's right, baby. Thank you, GHP. Appreciate you, man. Thank you much. All right, let's see. Let me text somebody real quick. Former WWE wrestler. Let's see. Stay connected to her. Actually, I just messaged him to jump in the chat. So. Rachel Ray. Nice. Oh, coast to coast. Let's see. Let me see. Does a wrestler have to get permission to get new tattoos? I messaged a few former WWE people. Wow. Super good. Whoa, wait a minute. UPS be a plate. Love it. All right, I just messaged 2 former WWE talent. Let me text. I'm gonna text a couple more former WWE guys. I would text the current one, but he's there. I'm sure he probably won't. Won't respond live at the show. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to get that answer for you, Wild Boy. I've texted two people so far, 2 former WWE guys. I'm about to text another. What percentage of contacts in my phone work for WWE? Probably 20%, 15. Yeah, 20% probably. Let's see. So I'll text somebody. Well, he's probably backstage right now. Well, he is backstage right now. I don't know if he'll respond. I'll text him anyways. Let's see. Let's see if we get a backstage text. Let's see if we get a response from someone who's backstage right now. And this person would certainly know because he works for him right now, actually. Let's see. All right, I'll text one more. I'll text one more former WWE guy. Okay. So I got a text right back from someone who's backstage at WWE at the event right now. Okay. Okay. The person who's backstage right now who works for the WWE does not know. So, I don't think this person has tattoos, actually. So, he wouldn't know. But yeah, we'll see who else, because all the other ones do have. The one who's actually backstage right now responded right back to it. Uh, I'll show up with a face tattoo next week and let and let you know if they fire me. Ah, that's hilarious. That's the current WWE person right now who's backstage. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Uh, he sent me a gif of Birdman. That is hilarious. What? They really let the Usos win. What in the world? Wow. That was a little anticlimactical. They really let the Usos. They really let the Usos win the match. That is really odd. So this would be their second year going into Mania as champs, I believe. They really let them. I'm surprised about that, actually. With what happened with Jimmy, I'm really surprised that they let that happen. Yeah, look at Vince rewarding bad behavior. Yeah, that is funny. I'm that is hilarious that the person who's currently backstage right now at Elimination Chamber said, see if they fired him. That is hilarious. All right, so that's my contact. That's backstage now. We'll see if anybody else respond from the messages that I texted. I'll text somebody else who's backstage, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'll text somebody else who's backstage. I'm really surprised by that, actually. You picked the Usos from the get-go, but here's the thing. I was surprised. I saw... I said I wouldn't be surprised if Miz turns... like if Miz turns on Shane to do that. I think it would have been more anticlimactical. I mean, I think it would have been better, less anticlimactical, if Miz would have actually turned on Shane in the match okay, something's going on now. Looks like we'll probably have a turn or something. But it just surprised me that the Usos won the match with everything that just went on. Uh-oh. So do we have Shane? If Shane turns on me, I would be so uninterested in this. I do not care about Shane being a heel, to be honest. Let's see. I just texted somebody else who's backstage right now. Yeah, it would have been early tonight, maybe Fastlane weekend. Yeah, I agree. You've got a little less than 2 months to build this. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see some turn. We don't need Shane. Okay, there we go. So we may see a turn on SmackDown. No turn tonight. I wonder how they're going to build this up into to Fastlane. Or Shane can just go away. I love Shane, man. I'm a big Shane fan. I like Shane. Just as a wrestler, as a frequent wrestler, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm not a big fan of him wrestling frequently. I like him in the ring, but not frequently. Yeah, I do plan on watching this. It comes out on the 22nd in public, right? In public. I can see Finn winning this by pinning Leo. Why don't they just turn? Yes, Mo. I do have my own channel. I've had my own channel for a while now, but yeah, I do have a channel. I do have a channel. Thanks for joining, man. Let's have some fun. I'm going to use it a little bit more for... Thanks for subscribing. I'm going to use it a little bit more for live reactions, but PNP is on still at on Wrestling Inc. When's the last time pay-per-view had every title change hands? Man. Every title change? Like period? I know Wrestle Kingdom did like last year or year before. WWE pay-per-view, everybody changing hands. Yipe. I should not know. So Finn may pin Leo Rush. I hope that honestly, man, I hope that this most likely is not going to happen. But I hope that Lashley goes over to SmackDown, competes against Daniel Bryan, and at on WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley versus Daniel Bryan. Mahmood, what's up, man? Bobby Lashley. That's interesting. Wow, boy, yeah, Latina. Yeah, Bobby Lashley versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. That would be great. First black WWE champion crowned at WrestleMania 35. Sorry about that. Boom, 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 boom. I like Lashley, man. I just don't like what they're doing with him at all, man. He's had such a lackluster run in the WWE. It's embarrassing. Let me get some trivia questions out for y'all. Elimination Chamber. Let me write some Elimination Chamber matches trivia up for y'all so we can do some trivia. Wow. I guarantee, guys, I would have been a lot more bored without going live, going live tonight, because I had no interest with this. I have no interest at this pay-per-view at all, and so far it's been lackluster. So, thank y'all for joining here. Elimination Chamber. Rerojo. DX, man, what's up? PNP Nation in full effect. Demon Fan? I don't see it. I don't see it. I wish, but I don't see it. Nope. Not coming out. Because typically it's the boom, 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 boom. It's the intro. Just regular Finn Balor. Yes, guys, share, comment, like, and subscribe. Subscribe. No way Finn can win as regular Finn. But you know what, man? I think Finn would be in a better position, to be honest with you, at UK, NXT UK. Because I don't know. I just don't see much going on with Finn Balor right now. Only thing demonic about Finn right now is how Vince feels about him. Finn Balor is the new B+ player. The new B+ player. Yeah, but he was at he's Irish, yes, but he was at he went against Jordan Devlin at the NXT. So there's people who aren't UK. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Toni Storm was born in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. And she's the women's champion. Let's see when Toni Storm was born. Or maybe New Zealand. One of the Yep. Born in New Zealand. Well, Australia's the continent. Yes. Yep. So she's Australian. Born in Auckland, New Zealand. And she is the champion of the UK division in NXT. Let's see. Let's get some Elimination Chamber questions for you as we watch this match. Kind of soft. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's a good point, Mahmood. Won the tag titles not to leave for AEW. Same thing with the Revival. I think that's a very good point, actually. I can see that because there's reports that them and Naomi is rumored to leave, wanting to leave. So Dakota Kai, she's got a torn ACL, I believe, right? So that's typically 9 months or so, 9 months to a year. Maybe maybe as early as 7, perhaps. So we'll see. I'm trying to get some more responses on the tattoo. The person who I texted, 2 people who's currently backstage. One responded very hilariously, and the other one hasn't responded yet. And 3 former WWE guys. And we'll see. We'll see who responds. I still wish we would have got Lashley versus Lesnar, man. I am much more interested in Lashley versus Lesnar than I am Rollins versus Lesnar. Like 1,000%. 1,000% more. That's a good point, Mahmood. Very proud of Sasha Banks and Bayley tonight. I feel like WWE owes them for burying them last year. Very good point. Is anybody going to Mania? Ryan in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan F. right there is social media director for Crave Wrestling. Glad to have you chatting with us, buddy. Ryan was the co-host. He was the co-host for the Pancakes and Power Slam show for the first, what was it, Ryan, first year or so? Stomping Grounds. Man, I am so not interested in this match. So not interested in this match. I think the stip makes it better because I don't want to see Finn versus Lashley one-on-one. I don't want to see Lashley lose the title to Finn. If Finn's going to be champ, I'd rather see him beat Leo for it because that protects Lashley. So I'm cool with that idea, but they have done a terrible job with pumping up, with pushing both Lashley and Finn. So very not interested in this match. So you... Oh, okay, yeah, got you. Finn versus Leo. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with Finn versus Leo. But they went against each other in Raw, so that takes that out the out the equation. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, sub to the channel. My goal is to really continue to really build this channel from the ground up. And so we'll see. we'll see. So I appreciate y'all's help. Appreciate the PNP Nation. Let's have some fun. And yeah, be sure to... You guys are the groundwork for this channel to get some awesome subs and some great pub. Um, so I'll be doing live streams for a lot of the minor pay-per-views. I'll be most likely for Fastlane next month too. Any other like live interviews and stuff like that, check it out here. Support the Patreon right there. We'll follow at Crave Wrestling, and of course follow Chris Prolific. Support the Patreon. Let's get some of these questions. Yes, terrible job, but I will say Lashley versus Roman on that Raw was Lashley versus Roman was good. Ryan's asking, do you ever see WWE making Finn the top heel? No. Like I've said before, I wish that they would have done something like Finn with the Gallows and Anderson on SmackDown against AJ. I'd have been much more interested in that. Oh, okay. So we might get. Wait a minute. We might get a face turn by Lashley. I would be. See, did I say this on the show before? Lashley gets tired of Leo, so you didn't help me, and turns babyface. Let's do it. I wonder. This probably isn't the case, but I wonder if Seth Rollins is injured too much. I wonder if he's injured. No, don't break up Sonya and Mandy. You need as many teams as you can possibly get in the tag team division. But I wonder if Seth is, because he's got a back injury. I wonder if his injury is too much. I want to see Lashley versus Lesnar. I mean, I'm gonna make that very clear. I've I said that, and I'm still going to be that. I'm still going to say that. I want to see Lashley Lesnar. So, and I think it would be much better, much bigger appeal if we saw Lashley Lesnar. This is a good way to do it. Like I said before, have Lashley turn on Finn. Lashley turn on Rush. Have Finn win the Intercontinental title. I'm cool with that. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is. As I figured. Good way to protect Lashley, though. Good way to protect Lashley. He pinned Rush, so that makes sense. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I don't know what they do with Fastlane. That's a good point. Does the IC or the US title get the multi-man ladder match? I can see the US title. I just don't see a lot of people, unless they do Finn versus Drew for the Intercontinental Championship at Mania. But it looks like he's with the Angle and Strowman thing, so yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we see the turn? Do we see the turn? Get him, Bobby. Get him. Lastly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he's getting pops for it. Lastly. You miss Russia's pro lastly. My man. I think it got tiring. I think it I think it overstayed its welcome. Uh, Ask Chris what's next for Leo. 205 live. That's really about it. Now this would be pretty cool. Minute Maid Park in Houston for the Rumble. I like the Rumble in baseball stadiums. I'm a big fan of that actually. So they can hold 40 to 50,000. To me, the Royal Rumble should be able to have that, like, to be that second type of feel to Mania. So I'm a big fan of that. Royal Rumble have the 40 to 50,000 crowd. Mania has a 70 to 80,000 crowd. So I'm a fan of that. This Mark Henry story should be pretty good. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Black History Month, Mark Henry. Yeah, it should be good. Ah, I didn't see Leo and Bobby being very good together. Bobby as a heel was just bad. They just booked him poorly. They booked him poorly as a face, but he'll probably still be a heel, maybe. If if he's staying heel, it makes no sense for him to not be with Leo. But if he's becoming face, which I think he should be, I'm cool with that. So they're doing Rousey and Riot right now? What? Surprising. Becky Lynch, you're not the man. I'm the man. That was a pretty good line, actually. I'm the man. That was funny. You're not the man. I'm the man. Charlotte Flair. Oh, so Charlotte's definitely playing the heel, beating up on Asuka. So they're definitely playing this three-way. let's see what we got. So we got PNP Nation. What y'all talking about over there? Ask Chris. Wild Boy's asking, how do you see it playing out with Becky getting her spot back? She'll probably beat Charlotte at Fastlane. I can see that happening. Ah, okay. At current, okay. So I got two responses, guys. One, a former WWE star says, used to, not sure how WWE operates now. And a current top WWE star texted me back. He's backstage now. He said, I believe so, buddy. Don't have any or not one in any, so not 100%. There you go. I got two backstage responses and one former WWE guy. So there you go, guys. There it is. Yep. One's actually a top star right now. I can't disclose who it is, but he doesn't have tattoos. So I don't care about this. Charlotte's definitely playing the heel, though. What the WWE title match is going to be for Mania? Here's the thing. It'll probably be Brian and AJ. I don't want that at all, but I can see Brian and AJ again, unfortunately. I missed a question. Okay, so let's do like we do typically with the show. Hashtag Ask Chris, so I can see those questions. I can stick out a little bit more. Playing the heel, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte playing the heel. Hell, Charlotte. Yeah, I don't care about this match. Don't care at all, actually. This is like totally a spot filler. Trap game. Prayers for Corey and his wife, man. That's a tough situation. Definitely, if it's true, it's definitely super duper unfortunate that happened. It's very tempting. Very, very tempting. I was like, man, I was conversing with a few of my friends. I was like, man, listen, that backstage environment, man, is just crazy. Been away from your family and stuff, and so praying that that it works out. Works out as best as it can at this point, if it is true. Trying to hear the reaction for Ronda. What in the world is this? Ah, okay. Sign your blade. Okay, makes sense. I like that. I like that gear. I like that get up. The female member of the Shield, ladies and gentlemen. Got the tactical gear going on. I think that's a better look than I like the Piper look. I like the Piper look. It's an homage. But this Rousey I think will looks more dominant. Yeah, keep your private business private. I can understand that. I can definitely understand the emotional turmoil, the emotional issues, the emotional. Uh, Let me check the reaction. Mixed. Rousey's like the new Roman Reigns. Yeah, not condoning anything. Yeah. Real life is tempting for a lot of bad things. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, I can understand just where she's at emotionally, man. She even, according to the tweets, if they're verifiable, she was like, this may be a little low for me, but they're deleted, so you know how us journalists are, though. We try to we catch it. You can't post something for 1 second without it being uh without it being reported. Yeah, this is a filler match, honestly. Thinking about some Elimination Chamber trivia. Couple more, couple more, couple more. Is that it? Okay. Which makes sense. I mean, she's probably going to lose at Mania. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Totally. 100% fine with that. 100% fine with that. I think that was a very good call, actually. It shouldn't be back and forth. If you're trying to promote, if you're trying to promote Rousey to be, going in as champion Mania, um, and she'll probably lose, that's the way to put somebody over. I can see Becky beating Charlotte just to protect Rousey at Mania, but I'm totally fine with that. That's a good way to um, make her look good before Mania. Yep. You don't like it, GHP? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. You're supposed to make Rousey look like a dominant player. This should have been happening from the beginning. And this is a way to make her look dominant. So I'm totally cool with it. If it was back and forth and long, it would be a bad call because it wouldn't make Rousey look dominant. There's Becky. Now, does she? Okay, is she allowed to? Is she allowed to go through? She can't just go without. She's suspended. What are you doing, Becky? She's the man. Yeah, I knew she wasn't injured. Yeah, where's Triple H and Vince? Right. Makes no sense. Yeah, I knew she was going to do that. Calm down, Michael Cole. That is hilarious. Vintage. Okay, so clearly it's the triple threat going on for Mania. Compromise the main event at WrestleMania. That's a way to say. That's a way to say it's going to be a triple threat. Yeah, I agree. Vince should have came out and made a scene. I agree. Yikes. looks like they're running short of time. So they wanted to hurry up and get this match in there. That's hilarious. I got some trivia for y'all. Because I really don't care about this match. Okay. What we got? Like the Becky segments. The music hit and I dropped my cake on the floor. Not a Becky fan, so that says you're not a Becky fan, GHP. I like Becky a lot. I'm just, unpopular opinion. I'm just not a fan of the whole. that just doesn't. That's just not a Mania main event to me. Honestly, I'm just not. I'm not into it. That triple threat. Becky and Ronda isn't a Mania main event to me, and the triple threat is definitely not a Mania main event to me. That wouldn't make me excited to buy a ticket for Mania. and ratings hasn't increased since Becky has been pushed. So it seems like Becky's one of those. I'm glad that she's getting an opportunity because she was just in a terrible position for a long time. But it just seems like Becky's one of those people, one of those in-house stars. She's not really bringing people into the product, which isn't good. Trivia. What pay-per-view did Edge cast the Money in the Bank case versus John Cena after the Elimination Chamber match? What pay-per-view did Edge cast the Money in the Bank case versus John Cena after the Elimination Chamber match? We'll do some Elimination trivia. Elimination Chamber trivia. My mood already. Love it. New Year's Revolution 2006. Good job, Mahmood. Next. Who has won the most Elimination Chamber matches? Who has won the most Elimination Chamber matches? This pay-per-view, great this pay-per-view so far. What do y'all think? We are... we are 2 hours in, a little over 2 hours in, and what are your grades so far? What are your grades so far? GHP had it first. Wild Boy A, okay. GSP had it first. Triple H, as William Regal would say. Triple H. Triple H. I got more Elimination Chamber trivia. Yeah, this is such a filler. Okay. I'm not finished with you. A for GHP too. C plus for me. Yeah, Mo, we're at Corbin versus Strowman right now. B plus for Mahmood. C plus for me. Yeah, this definitely feels like a Raw match. That's for sure. Yeah. All right, some more trivia. Next, this person won the EC Elimination Chamber match for a shot at the Universal title at WrestleMania 34. This person won the Elimination Chamber match for a shot at the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 34. New champion storylines will now be different going into Fastlane. Mahmood knows his trivia. Roman Reigns. Okay, so new champion storylines will now be different going into Fastlane. I suppose I don't really care about Finn being champ. Yeah. I really don't care being champ. With Reigns being champ. The women's title match, okay. Usos being new champs. A little anticlimactic. So C plus for me so far. C plus player. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm not finished with you. Big boot. Yeah, this match is yeah. Perhaps. How long until Drew interferes? That's a good question. I hope they're not setting up a tag match for Mania, like Drew and Corbin against Strowman and Angle. I really hope we don't see that. The pay window. The pay window. And they need to end this. There it is. That's it, folks. Oh, there it is. There's Drew. Oh, Lashley. Oh, there it is. Okay, so bring Bray back. Bring Bray and Harper back. I'll be fine with this. Drew, Lashley, and Corbin against the Wyatt family. Do it. Do it. Bring back the Wyatt family. Do it. Bring Harper and Bray back. Come on. Bring back Bray and Harper. Yeah, you got to bring back the Wyatt family. I'll be fine with this at Mania. I'll totally be fine with this at Mania. Corbin, Drew, and Lashley against the Wyatt family. That's a good way to put. That's a good way to make it happen. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We got to see Wyatt family, though. Come on, we got to see Wyatt family. We got to see Wyatt family. Come on. Be sure to like. Be sure to like the stream, buddies. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Like. We got to see Wyatt family, man. Come on. So it's no DQ, so the match isn't over yet. Why, Bobby? You just lost. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, I have no idea what Corbin has to do with him losing the Intercontinental. What Strowman has to do with him losing the Intercontinental titles on. Makes no sense to me. Guys, be sure to like the video. Be sure to like the reaction stream. Subscribe. And leave a comment. Oh, double stacking. Braun's career has gone down faster than a roller coaster at Cedar Point. That is true. Drew's is heading down there too, unfortunately. And lastly, from debuting after Mania last year to this. Yeah. So I'm cool. I'm cool with this if this sets up for the Wyatt family. I'm fine with it. The new Shield. That was a cool spot. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm fine. Okay, so this bumped it up to B minus. I like this spot. I think it sets up for the Shield. Not the Shield, but I think it sets up for the Wyatt family. I am totally fine with this if Harper and Wyatt comes out tomorrow. Or they can even really do. I'm even cool if they let this ride out and do a 3-on-1 like at at Fastlane. So yeah, we need to see these three against the Wyatt family at Mania. I'd be totally fine with that. It's a good way to bring Bray back. I'm still not the biggest fan of where Lashley is, but yeah. Yeah, Wild Boy, I like that. Vignettes to scare them until the Wyatts return. Actually, I think you need to do like a shock, just a total shock reaction type thing. Like have them beat up Bray again and have the lights go off, and then Harper and Wyatt clear house. I think that's the way to do it. I thought Fastlane was about setting up Mania, but Vince isn't wasting any time setting things up now. I really hope this is a Mania setup. Because, I mean, I'm not happy at Drew's spot. I'm not happy at Lashley's spot. But if they, if it's them three against the Wyatt family at Mania, I think that's a really good spot for all six of them, actually. Because Harper's cleared to return, too. Yeah, Becky. I can see Becky and Charlotte at Fastlane. Becky gets her spot back. No, I do not want Angle involved in this at all, unless he's a special referee. I'd be okay with him if he has to have a Mania spot, make him special guest referee or something. I don't want him to be general manager again either. So the McMahons are the GMs, it looks like, but yeah. How do we help Angle? I think that's what you're saying, Mahmood. Yeah, well, I think Angle should be an NXT coach, man. Join Michaels and Triple H, in the NXT crowd. I think Kurt Angle would be a fantastic NXT coach. That's what you do with them. Take them, keep them out of the ring. I honestly think it dilutes the potency of the Hall of Fame. It doesn't make sense. I think it hurts just because a lot of wrestlers that I've talked to, they don't even really take the Hall of Fame as like a big deal. Honestly, I mean, like it's prestigious, but at the same time, it's like, it's not like a huge thing. They appreciate it, but it's not like super big. But having Angle be in the Hall of Fame and then lose like this on Raw, it's terrible. So totally, we're gonna have a turn here soon. Yeah, Miz versus Shane at Mania. At least Miz gets a big spot, right? What? What? We haven't seen her since the Rumble. was weird. She has a lot of work to do in the ring, man. Is that really the only thing she's doing? Are you kidding me? Oh, what? Who came up with that idea? Who came up with that idea? I should text those same two people backstage right now. That who came up with that idea? That was bad. That was terrible, man. Oh, that was terrible. Most she probably came out because they want they want to expose, they want to show people those talents, but didn't do much. DX, I hope you're playing. Hope you're playing. Right, it was like she was modeling an outfit. I don't see much in Lacey at all right now. She has the look. She looks like a star, but she doesn't really. I mean, she looks like important, but she doesn't really stand out to me. Honestly, it just I don't see her like her gimmick isn't strong enough to say, yeah, you need to push her because she has a gimmick that just causes a lot of reaction. The crowd has just kind of been like, yeah, especially how she was at Mania. It was like botched city. You can't really put her on that big stage and expect her not to have jitters, and it wasn't a really good showing at all. Actually, it wasn't even good. So it's kind of tough to put him in that particular spot. Becky just tweeted, "Screw you" towards Vince. Okay. Fast lane, my neck of the woods, man. About 3 hours from where I stay. Wait. So what's closing then? So what's left? What's left? This isn't the last match, is it? Yeah. Wait a minute. So this match is going to be an hour and a half? What? This is weird. This is really going to be an hour and a half match? This is odd. Very odd. I know they only had like 5 or 6 matches scheduled. Kofi's getting a lot of pops, man. I love it. Do Kofi and Bryan, man. Do it. So you got about an hour. So over an hour. So it's gonna be over an hour. This is crazy. I don't know. This I might be by myself on this, but I'm totally cool with Kofi versus Daniel Bryan at Mania. I'm 100% cool with it. Kofi, it's about that time, man. Give Kofi the title. Why not? He's been there for, what, 12 years? Almost 12 years? I guess the main event is just us watching EC3 in the mirror. like an old narcissist old narcissist segment. What, Kofi 2007, I think he debuted, didn't he? Rob Gronkowski, Elimination Chamber. He is in the Elimination Chamber. Let's see when he debuted in 2007, 2006 in the developmentals. Main roster. Yeah, 2007. The vignettes started in 2007. He debuted January 22nd, 2008. So he's been on the main roster for 11 years. I think it's about time, man. Give him the title. It's been U.S. champ, been IC champ, PAX Predator, tag team champ. He's actually the longest reigning tag team champion in WWE history. He's had more days as tag champ than anybody. I think he beat Billy Gunn last year. So, I think this match will be good. Trivia question. Who won the Elimination Chamber match to become Intercontinental Champion in 2015? Who won the Elimination Chamber match to become Intercontinental Champion in 2015? Wildboy's asking, Chris, do you feel Kofi should enter the Hall of Fame by himself since he accomplished a lot as a singles wrestler, especially if he wins tonight? No, I think the New Day should go in collectively. But I agree. I see what you're saying, though. But he hasn't. I mean, he's won all those mid-card titles, but I mean, his career really flourished as a member of the New Day. Nope, Mo. Dean Ambrose is not the correct answer. AJ Styles has been kind of pushed in the back seat. He hasn't had like a big prominent feel on SmackDown for a while. And please cut your hair, AJ. I like that. I like the hair he had during the No One TNA era. It was still kind of long. It was still longer. I don't like the fortune or the the shortcut, but I think, or maybe wet his hair, like maybe wet it, like to have that type of feel to it. But it's too puffy. To me, I mean, to get like a better feel to him, you know what I mean? Like, I think he needs to do something with the hair. Now, the question is, will Samoa Joe ever be WWE champ? And I'm not confident to say yes to that answer, actually. So, who's... So Daniel Bryan's in first with Joe. There it is, Wild Boy. Right back. Right back. You got the earth with the green. The graphic, that graphic was pretty cool. That belt looks awful though. I like it storyline wise, but it's just, there's no way in the world I would buy that belt. I think I'm the only. I don't know. I don't think I'm the only one, but I think I'm a part of a small few that don't believe that this is a. I don't believe that Daniel Bryan looks main event. He doesn't look like a main event guy to me. I mean, as far as like this gimmick, I'm not feeling it. I mean, he's doing his best. I think he's doing a fantastic job with this heel character, and kudos to him because he was. It just seems like he was. There's no way that he could have made a heel turn because he was so over, and I think Dan Bryan is doing the best he can. I think he's doing a good job, but yeah, doesn't really have a main event feel to me. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the what phrase is terrible. Yeah. Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, that's a good point. I agree. Most of the kids chanting what don't even know the origin. That is very true. Because that started what in 2001 during the invasion era. So that was approaching 18 years ago. So the kids weren't born, for one. And then secondly, a lot of the 20-something-year-olds were like 5, 6, 7 years old and probably don't know it as much as, someone who was teens, 20s during that time. Looks like a fake Batman utility belt. That's funny. Yeah, I like that. I like that graphic. Trivia. Who won the first tag team elimination chamber match? Who won the first tag team elimination chamber match? Yes, sir. Good job. The New Day. So Kofi Kingston can call himself a former Elimination Chamber winner. What was it? Who was it that was champ that wasn't the last person eliminated? Was it Cena? Was it the year that Bray Wyatt won? um, Cena was eliminated earlier. Let me find out. What year? What elimination chamber was that? That Bray Wyatt won. That was before. That was before. Okay, by Edge and Mysterio and Jericho. What elimination chamber was that? So the one. So Bray won 2 years ago, right before Orlando, with him and Orton. So that was 2017. Let me see. Let me look at this here. It was before this WrestleMania, actually. Orlando. And I got this cup from their WrestleMania. Okay, so let me see. When Edge lost the WWE title and won the world title the same. Yep. 07, yep. Yeah. Cena lost. Wyatt pinned Cena fourth, and Styles and Wyatt were the last two people there. So, yeah, it was 2 years ago. Let me see. So, the 2007 Elimination Chamber. So the person who I've been going back and forth, the person who gave me the information about the about the tattoos has been on the pay-per-view. So he's been on air. Was that 2000? I remember Edge taking Kofi's spot, but was that that wasn't? That couldn't have been 07 because Kofi debuted in 08. Speaking of Kofi. So just to think, Mustafa Ali was supposed to be in this spot. And Mustafa Ali was actually supposed to do what Kofi did on SmackDown. To me, honestly, you know, it sucks that Mustafa Ali doesn't have this opportunity because, I mean, I'm sure he wants it and it'd be great for him and it's a dream come true. But I'm much interested in Kofi having this spot, honestly. And Kofi, I mean, they're supporting Kofi. The New Day versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania. Let's do it. Why not? 2009. Let me see. That was No Way Out, wasn't it? The 09 one? Oh, that was... Yeah, I don't think that was No Way Out. Because it was Elimination Chamber for a couple of times. No Way Out hosted Elimination Chamber for a couple of years. Yeah. So, second. So the second match, yeah, Triple H won, and then Edge, Mysterio, Jericho, Cena, Mike Knox, and Kane. I need to talk to Mike Knox about that. That's a huge spot that's a huge spot for Mike Knox. Main event at the No Way Out 2009 Elimination Chamber. Let me text Mike Knox right quick and see. Wow. They're really behind Kofi. I'm texting. See if he gets back with me before the show's over. Let me see if he gets back with me real quick before the show's over. Main event in 2009. 2009 Elimination Chamber match. So Daniel Bryan retains. Is that where we're heading with this? Is that the consensus? The general consensus, Daniel Bryan retains. Yikes. Which Elimination Chamber did Chris Jericho win to become WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Yeah, give it to Kofi. I agree, man. Why not? Or have Bryan keep it and have Kofi chase it until Mania. Do like a #1 contenders match at Fastlane or something. Although I don't think, I think they should split. I don't think having combined pay-per-views is the best idea. I'm not a big fan of it. I think they should split. I definitely think they should split the pay-per-views between Raw and between Royal Rumble and Mania. You should not have 2 pay-per-views between Royal Rumble and Mania. I think that's a bad idea, a very bad idea. If anything, split it between Raw and SmackDown. Like have SmackDown be one pay-per-view and Raw be the other. But having 2 pay-per-views before Mania is a bad idea. Yeah, I think they should do one pay-per-view between Rumble Mania and just build the stories the whole time. I agree. I'm cool with one pay-per-view, but not 2. 2 is excessive. Way excessive. Too excessive. Which Elimination Chamber? Okay, so good job, Wild Boy. 2010 when Taker interfered. That is correct. Good job. Good job. Don't eliminate Kofi first. Come on. Don't do that. So everybody's in, right? Oh, okay. 2 more. Okay, Hardy and Orton is left. So we're, what, 25 minutes in? If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like the video. Leave a nice comment and share. Appreciate you guys. I would have had a lot less of a time if if I would have watched this by myself. It would have been a lot more boring, honestly. Trouble in Paradise. Oh, phenomenal form. Man, they. It's sad, man. It seems like they have nothing for Joe. For him being the last one, the first one eliminated, I would be really interested in to hear like a tell-all interview for Joe. Like, I'm really interested to see a tell-all interview for Joe if he leaves WWE, which I hope he doesn't. I'm sure he's making good money, but there will be a time, I'm sure, that he'll retire, or hopefully it's amicable. But if it's not, man, I would like to hear a tell-all interview for Joe of just his experience in WWE. Because he was a lot more successful in NXT than he was in WWE. I think him and maybe Sami Zayn. The only two NXT champions who has not won one championship at all on the main roster. Because you have what? Bo Dallas, NXT champ, won the tag team title. Neville won the cruiserweight title. Big E won the Intercontinental title and the tag team. Seth Rollins won everything. Who else is NXT champ? Finn Balor, Universal and Intercontinental. Shinsuke Nakamura, US. Who else was NXT champ? So Finn Balor, Kevin Owens won the Universal Championship, Intercontinental and US. So I think that's it, isn't it? As far as champs that's went up to the main roster. Andrade Cien, he hasn't won a main roster title yet. Drew McIntyre won the tag team title. So there's only been 3. Almas, Joe, and Sami Zayn are the only 3 people who's won an NXT title but hasn't won any title in the main roster. Oh! Yikes. That was a nasty fall. Sheesh. I don't know, DX. I don't know if AEW is going to change everything. I don't know. Oh, nice. That was a nice spot. We'll see. We'll see what AEW does. We know nothing now. Hardy's out. We know nothing. AEW has not had one single event. One single wrestling event. That was a nice spot, though. I've explained that. I've explained my views on AEW in extent, in good detail on my PMP shows. Yeah, that would be terrible if they had Orton win. That would be horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. Oof. Watch that ACL, man. that MCL. Yeah, right. I know you're an Orton fan. I definitely wouldn't want Orton to win though, man. Unless they're really trying to push some babyface, which they are very, limited on baby faces right now. That's why I think Kofi's a great option to be a WWE champion. And you want to talk about a first black WWE champion, man? I think as much work as Kofi put in WWE, I think he would be a great. I think he'd be a great person to do it. But he can't do it tonight, though. Like you got to save Mania moment. You got to save those Mania moments, man. Yeah, unfinished business from what 2009 was that? Yeah, they need to save Mania moments. You can't just have someone win in a minor pay per view who's never won a title before, never won the world title at least. They did it with Bray because he was just a placeholder for Orton to win at Mania. The anger of Daniel Bryan versus the goofiness of Kofi would be a fun Mania build. 100% agree with that. Totally agree with that. That would be really funny. You've got New Day cutting some funny promos and Daniel Bryan getting upset with his eco-friendly. You've got pancakes. Not happy about the ingredients in the pancakes. That would be funny. Eddie Guerrero, no way out, only saving grace for a Kofi win. Yeah, I did like that. Oh! Wow. What an RKO. That was nice. Yeah, you gotta wait until Mania, but I like that Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out was that was one of the only ones that I was cool with. That was an amazing moment. One of the best moments in WWE history. Yeah, I can see something going on here. Ah, this doesn't look good. Okay, I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't eat a RKO. All right, Mike got back with me. He says, um, yeah, he gave me a long response, man. He said it was a huge honor to be placed in that match. Not too many people can say that they got to participate in something that iconic. Do I wish I had time to showcase what I was about? Do I think I could have killed it in there? Could it could have been a huge turning point in my career? Of course, baby, but that wasn't my call, and that might have can drive you nuts. And what might have been can drive you nuts is what he says. Keep up the good work, bro. Nice. They're really behind Kofi, man. I love it. So thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike, for responding. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Love it. Okay, so here's the deal. They need to save this to Mania. They should have saved this for Mania. But if they actually have Kofi win this, this will be an A show for me. But if Daniel Bryan wins, I'm cool with it too because they should just build it up to Mania. No, they're chanting no. That's hilarious. Good booking for this match, though. This is a really good booking match. I big fan of how the WWE booked this match. Kofi's the biggest baby face, one of the biggest baby faces right now. And crowd is totally behind him. I think this is great. Another Kofi's chant. Come on, Vince. Let this man win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Let him win the title. Yeah, this is good, man. I like it. I'm hype. I'm so hyped right now. My heart is racing. Was it Santino in 2012 that he that was in the finals with him? Close. Okay, so listen. I think you need to strike while the iron's hot, man. The crowd is going to go nuts if Kofi wins. This is one of those things where you have Vince. You have Vince tell the ref in the earpiece, change the finish. The crowd would go nuts. It'll be an Eddie Guerrero style reaction if Kofi wins. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely one of those things where you just have to you got to call the audible on this one, man. I'm still all for the Mania moments, but the crowd is super duper behind this man, and they would go nuts if Kofi wins. Yikes. That's a tough spot. That's a tough spot. Yeah. Vince need to tell the ref change the results and let Kofi win. I agree. At this point, it's like the reaction will just be bananas if Kofi won. Mania is not until a little over 2 months, 2 months away. About 6 weeks away. Man. Oh, kicked out. Kicked out. Wow. This is good. This is good. Even if Kofi loses, man, this is good, man. I gotta give it up to him. B plus show right here. B plus show. Solid pay-per-view overall. I think this match is very good. Some matches that had a raw feel to it that really didn't do too much for me, but I think this match, the women's chamber match, they did good. That Strowman spot was good if they set it up for the Wyatt family. So I think lots of potential for this. It's only 10:08 though. It's crazy. And I'm glad that I'm cool. This match could potentially go 20 more minutes. But I'm cool with this 7 to 10 spot. Whoa! Oh! All right. That's probably uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. At least have Daniel Bryan cheat to win. Like pull his tights or something, man. Don't have him tap. Don't have him tap, man. Wow. Love this crowd reaction. Houston is on fire for Kofi Kingston, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Houston's on fire for Kofi, man. Loving it. Loving it. Nice. It's like an old school 7 to 10 with an overrun feel to it. Yeah, I'm so invested. Yeah, I agree, man. Uh-oh. Big spot coming. Mm. It's going to be a crazy spot. Yeah, just let Kofi win for the record books. Okay. What's the spot? Boom drop. How to jack up his tailbone. Oh, he missed it. Oh, man. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Another trouble. That's it. That's it. Definitely made Kofi look like a star, man. Definitely. It's huge, man. Good stuff. Big fan. Big fan of this match. Big fan of this match. Big fan. Good stuff. But okay, so here's the silver lining. Here's the silver lining. Do this at Mania. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston at Mania. Okay. Kofi gets crowd response. New Day coming out. I dig it. We love you, Kofi. We're proud of you, man. That's what I'm hearing. 11 years. 11 years. Nice. Thank you, Kofi. Give him the title at Mania, Vince. Come on. Do it. Do it, Vince. Do it now. Give him the title at Mania. Come on, Vince. Do it. No, you better, Rob boy, you better not talk about some New Day heel turn. No. AJ versus Joe versus Daniel Bryan. Kofi versus Orton, number one contender match at Fastlane. Really good stuff, guys. Celebrating it. Nice. I like it. I like it. Very good stuff, guys. Very, very good. Now that's a way to make somebody look like a star. All right, guys. Early reports: Fastlane will be a triple threat. Kofi versus Orton, number one contenders match. Yeah, I'm cool with that. AJ versus Joe versus Daniel Bryan. Yep, I'm cool with that if they do that at Fastlane, and then Kofi versus Orton for the number one contender for Mania. I'm cool with that. All right, guys, it's been fun. This was a really, really good Elimination Chamber match, man. Very good stuff. How fitting, Black History Month. So I agree. Kind of happy it's over this early. I agree with that too. I agree with that very much. All right, guys, it's been super duper fun. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been a fun Elimination Chamber. We had we had exclusives on this show, on this live reaction stream from Mike Knox, and we had two people who were currently backstage text me back with with some answers. One person was actually on the show. So lots of fun tonight, y'all. So you already know what time it is. Tuesday night, PNP, 11 o'clock Eastern time. We've got another live Q&A. So be sure to sub for this channel. This will be the live reactions channel. If I have any other live interviews going on, this will be a time for y'all to do Q&A as well. So I'll bring some people on for y'all to do some Q&A for the PNP Nation. Be sure to like, comment, sub. It's been great. It's been great. Until Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. Listen, I would have been bored watching most of this, but interacting with y'all made it much better. And especially this moment here, this match, interacting with y'all made it much better. So thanks for taking the time to watch the pay-per-view with me tonight. It was really fun. Appreciate y'all. Until Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, God bless. Enjoy your couple of days of wrestling. And always remember, I'll do it for you. God bless you all. See you Tuesday. Goodbye. Good night. And bye-bye.